What's up, friend? How are you? Today we'll talk about steak chatting with Boom and revealing the release date of the next episode. Also, the Skibidi Toilet movie will begin production, and with it, a new video will be released. In addition, new information will come out at this event where the series is featured, including a new design for the character Juggernaut, a secret the creator might leave in EX, new products, and more interesting topics. Stick around, because today's video is going to be really good.
First of all, let's start with the quick context. It turns out that yesterday it was revealed that the Skibidi Toilet movie would begin production and that director Michael W. was ready to do it. And just hours later, the author Boom himself shared it on his official page with a sort of message that included some emojis, one of which contains a secret. More information was also leaked, but we'll talk about that later since this is just the context. So let's move on to Stick, who was live yesterday where he chatted with Boom about this. He showed part of a conversation he had with him through Discord where first he sends him the link to the post. Steve replies, "Hey dude, this is pretty good. Congratulations on the movie." Boom replies, "Hey, I can't promise anything, but I'll be asking if maybe you could have a cameo in the movie." Stick is surprised and asks if he could show it on stream, to which he replies, Yeah, dude. It seems that Stick might participate indirectly in this movie, but it didn't end there because pay attention. Here's where the best part begins. They go over to Instagram, where he again shows part of the conversation with the author and asks, "Hey Boom, do you think you could confirm that this actor will be participating in the movie?" If you don't know why he asked this specifically, it turns out that a few hours earlier, Walmore Animator wrote, "Hey Boom, could we know what role the Gen will play, please?" And he replied with a GIF showing this actor, if you don't know who he is, he's Willem Dafoe, and he has played very good roles like the Green Goblin in Spider-Man, also John Wick's friend, and other quite good roles. That's why the question if he will play the demon, to which Boom replies, "Possibly, but hold on, I don't want to spoil the party." And I think this actor won't actually do it because a few days ago Boom had already sent that GIF in the server and kind of uses it as a meme, so it's nothing special. But let's continue with the conversation, because it resumes with a tracking device, which, if you didn't know, is like a meme made on Reddit from the complete Season 25, when a locator or tracker is found inside the TV men base. Though it's unknown if there's something secret behind this. He's also asked about Jack Black, the actor who would star in the Minecraft movie, and Boom only replies with this character like dancing or doing this kind of hand thing, though honestly, I feel this part of the conversation isn't that interesting. Let's go to the good questions. Stick says, "Hey, how long will this movie be, by the way? Will it come out this year?" And Boom replies with this, "I don't know emoji, but now pay attention." Because the official confirmed date, well, the final question is, "Hey, is something special about to come out this weekend?" And Boom's final response is just his reaction, or like, confirming that yes, something is coming this weekend. Stay tuned. So basically, there are two possible things. The first, that episode 79 will come out, yes, the one we're all waiting for, and the most likely, and second, that some stuff related to the movie will be released. And I understand that there's a lot of hype around the movie, but I'm sure almost all of you prefer the episode. So we'll see. After all of this happened, director Michael B. would post on his Instagram account a video, the one you're seeing in the background, where two actors are seen looking up at the sky, which indicates the invasion of the Astros. At the moment, it's unknown if it's made with artificial intelligence or if it's exactly what we'll see soon. I think it's just to build hype and won't actually appear in the movie. By the way, in that post, Boom commented something like, "Let him cook." Now let's move on to more information about everything that's going on, because the ones in charge of the movie's effects are someone named R. Legato, who has been a visual effects supervisor for movies like Avatar, Titanic, The Lion King, etc. So from the quality, we can already get an idea of how the movie might look. On other topics, do you remember that at the beginning of the video I told you that Boom would share that post with a secret message? Well, yes, it turns out that if we look at the emojis that were posted, the first is obviously a toilet, the second is of the Astros, the third is of the Cameraman plunger, the fourth of the Cameraman, the fifth of the Speakerman, the sixth of the TV men, but the seventh is a computer. What, dude? Yes, that's where a lot of theories start, whether the computer men are confirmed, why he included it, if he's not just trolling, if it's a secret that they'll appear in the movie seriously, tons of questions. But here's what I found while investigating. It might be a reference to the secret agent, because in one of these conversations, he supposedly says this device opens any computer access, and that's why the word computer. I don't know, it's at least the most logical explanation I could find. As for other things, this video you're seeing below was recorded by the author at a sort of event that took place yesterday in the United States. As far as I understand, he sent this video to EBO, and EBO shared it. The event runs from May 20th, that is, since yesterday, until May 22nd. You might be wondering, okay, yes, but what's up with this event? It turns out that here, companies showcase their advertising, and some interested parties can purchase licenses to release their own products. And a quick pause. The secret word in today's video is Fecha79. The first one to comment it gets pinned. But now, let's continue. It's as if I go and tell Inbits, hey dude, I'm interested in marketing products with your brand. I'm gonna pay you this much money, but give me the rights to be able to do it. And that's it, dude. Like, it's an exchange. You pay a certain amount, and they give you the characters. But now that we've explained this, here's another image behind the stand that some people were sharing. Within this promo were some products we already know. The only noteworthy item we haven't seen before are some towels that appear in the background. And now you might be wondering, okay, Sue, yeah, cool, interesting, but why are you telling me this? Well, remember that this lasts several days, and yesterday when it started, the movie leak happened. So maybe in the next few days, or in the next few hours, more important topics might be leaked. But of course, who knows? These are just theories. To wrap up this topic and move on to another, new products are also arriving in the store. Specifically these keychains you see where the Astro Toilet and a few others appear, in case you're interested. Also, other keychains I already told you about a few months ago, which are these with a box, are coming out. But anyway, now let's move on to other things. This person named Storm. If you don't know who that is, they're quite well known in the American community, dedicated to designing characters, sharing ideas about what they like, etc. One of their characters is the Astro Toilet, but like 100% upgraded. In my opinion, it looks really good. But straight to the point, WM Animator sent this photo to Boom, and he reacted with a heart, showing that he loved the concept. Remember that when Boom likes designs, he usually makes them canon in the series in the future. For this reason, we might see something like this down the line. I seriously hope so. It looks really good. And if you check Storm's profile, they have tons of ideas and concepts for different characters. Also, quickly yesterday there was a statement going around that Storm was no longer with us in this world, so to speak, and that Boom would add him to the series no matter what as a sort of tribute. But all of that was fake, because hours later Storm released a statement saying that he is still with us and everything is all good. I think it's important to clarify this because there were quite a few doubts about it yesterday. But anyway, that's where we'll wrap up today's info. Let me know what you think in the comments. Did you like the information Stick shared this weekend? Do you think the movie will also come out? Everything we talked about in the video? Comment it below. Thank you very much for watching. I'm Suit, and I'll see you another time.